اينشتاين بيقول التعليم مفهوش ملل، حط نفسك مكاني هتفقد الامل. ملينا المدرسه ونظام صب وكب، شرح طول الوقت عمل لنا دروب. يا استاذنا عقلي مش سبونج بوب، يشرب المعلومه وبعديها يكب. هنا في نوسكول طلعنا من الدروب، لعب مرح تفاعلات هتعجبك يا بوب.
نوسكول أكاديمي. Simply learn different.
Hello everybody, this is Ms. Amal Gamal talking to you. We are going to continue our lessons in Connect book. So, what are we going to do today? We are going to complete our Unit 7 about we plant a tree. So, we are going to learn about plants, transportation, and two excellent words, elephant and under. So, first thing to do is I need you to scan this QR code and you are going to watch the video. Watch and learn. Okay, we have a story to start with. This is like a family, the dad, Dina, and Adam that you have in your books. Okay, so the dad is doing what? He is talking to his children and Dina is responding. Dina says, Daddy is planting a new tree. So she is telling us that her daddy is planting a new tree. As you can see, the daddy is holding something in his hand, the tree that he is going to plant in the soil. And the dad says, first we need to dig a big hole. We need to dig a big hole to be able to put the tree. If you are going to plant something to put it in the soil, we need to dig first, then put the plant. Next, what happened? The daddy says, these are the roots of the tree. Roots of the tree? Oh, the part that's under the soil that absorbs water from the soil to be able to grow. So he needs to put the part under the soil. So the roots are the part that is under the soil. They are going to bury this part under the ground. And Dina says, okay, she was trying to understand what her daddy is trying to do. Then the daddy says, now let's put the tree into the hole. After they dug this hole and they need to plant the tree actually, so they're putting the roots into the hole to be able to plant it. So, and doing one step, then the other step, and go on until we finish planting this tree. We are going to do what? Filling the hole with dirt and soil. So filling the hole after putting the roots inside, we are putting the dirt back in, and we cover the soil completely so that the tree is planted. Oh, there's the busy bee. Oh, hi. Busy bee, she says what? Can I help? Busy bee is trying to offer some help. She said, Dina and Adam, can I help you? And Dina says, yes, of course you can. You can help us. How? What does the tree need now? So Dina is asking for help from the busy bee because she offered to help. Now we dug the hole and we put the roots under the soil and we covered the soil and the roots. And what's next? What else this tree needs to be able to grow? Okay, this is very important. The tree needs light and water. Light from the sun and water. You have to water the plant to be able to grow. So the dad says the trees needs what? Water? Can you water the tree, Dina and Adam? He's asking them to take care of the plant. So can you water the tree? Dina and Adam says, yes, of course. And Dina says to the busy bee, you can help too. Okay, make sure that plants get sunlight, air, and water. 3 important things for plants to be able to grow. Okay, we have a QR code that you need to scan and practice. Activity time. Oh, what are we going to do? We have draw and color, cut and play. What? Oh, this is really fun. Okay, we are going to draw these drawings. As you can see, these are animals. It's a game, but you have to do it like an art craft first. So you can print this, cut it, and color, and you need to make holes for your fingers so you're going to use it later. So what animals do I have here as puppets? We have a lion and an elephant, and 2 more animals, a cow and a giraffe, monkey and snake, Monkey, a snake? Yes, go ahead and do it. So what are we going to do? We are going to color these animals, and we're going to cut around and put our fingers, and we can pretend that we are doing a play or act or something. So you can play with it with your friends, okay? Have fun. Okay, this is the show and tell part. Show and tell about what? What are you holding in your hand? We have like an animal, a plant. What is it? You're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about transport and art. Transport and art? What is that? Okay, we have this picture. So this is art. And we have a lot of things in this picture. What can you see? Okay, I can see some cars, a bus, a police car, maybe a school, and a truck, right? What else can you see? Okay, I can see a truck and a wheelchair. Excellent. So I can see a truck in this picture and a wheelchair. So what do I need to do? Every picture has a number, okay? So I'm going to pick the right number for the picture and put it beside its word. So all these words, not all of them are for the two pictures. I have a number for the truck and a number for the wheelchair. I'm going to put it beside the word itself. And the same thing, we have numbers for the pictures and a lot of words that I need to choose from. I have a bike and a train. So a bicycle and a train, find the words. You are going to put the number with the word itself. More? Yes, we have more. We have an airplane and a car. So you have a number for the plane, so put the number of the plane beside the word, and a number for the car, you're going to put it beside its word. Oh, felucca. Felucca, yes, it's a kind of a boat, something that we have here in Egypt. So this is what felucca looks like. So you're going to put the number for this felucca beside its name from these words, okay? More, yes, we have more. We have ship and bus. So easy. Ship and bus. Check the number for the ship and find the word ship and put the number beside it, and search for the word bus and put the number for the bus beside the word. Are we done? Yes, we are done. Okay, time for play. It's fun time. So you're going to scan this QR code and enjoy the game. Okay, this is my fantasy about art. I have a drawing. Can you see this frame? It has a picture inside. It is painted. So this is art. This is art. Okay. How am I going to use art in transportation lesson? Okay, now let's think. I'm going to look carefully at this drawing and I need to check if I can see a bus, a bicycle, a train, a plane, a car. Okay, look carefully and tell me if you can see any of these things and how many. The same thing I'm going to do with this drawing. I have a drawing for something like a sea surface, maybe a lake, a river, something like that. And I have feluccas and boats or whatever. And I need to check if I have feluccas, the number of boats or feluccas. And I need to know if there are ships. Are there any bicycles in this picture? So I'm going to search. So this is my art. I'm going to search in the picture and put the number of transportation mean into the boxes beside the felucca, the ship, and the bicycle. Oh, this is an unfinished drawing. What am I going to do? I need to finish it. It's only half the picture. So what do I have? I think it's a car, but only the first part of it. The other half is missing. So if I complete the painting, it will look like this. So this is my car. I can see a red car. Another drawing? Yes, we have another painting here, and it looks like something in water, river, sea, whatever. And I have like felucca or a boat, but I need to finish the painting. So if I imagine, how can I finish this? Oh, I can see a felucca. So this is when I finish the painting, it will look like this. Oh, another QR code. Yes, so I need you to watch, listen, and enjoy. We have means of transportation. How does it move? Or how does it travel? So I'm using transportation, to move from one point to the other, or to travel away. So what do we have? The first thing when I think about traveling is a plane, actually. So a plane travels by air. It flies in the air. Yes, of course. It doesn't walk on the ground and it doesn't sail in the sea. So what does an airplane do? It travels by air. Woo. Okay, what about the ship? A ship travels by water, of course. And what about the car? A car travels by land. It's walking on land. Okay, we need to think about water. What about water? If I have something, I need to think. In water, will it sink or float? Will it sink, or will it float? So, does it float or sink? This is what I need to think about. For example, if I have a paper boat and I have a key, a metal key. Paper boat and a metal key. The paper boat will definitely float. It will stay on water. But the metal key, it will sink all the way down because it's really heavy. What about this bowl and the spoon? I think the same thing, that this bowl, usually it's filled with air and it's very light, so it's going to float on the surface of the water. And the metal spoon is really heavy, so it's going to sink in water. And if I have a wooden spoon, this is different. Metal and wood, they are completely different materials. So if I have a wooden spoon and a floating device for children, like we use when we are in summer at the beaches and swimming pools, I think both of them will float because wood usually float and this is made to be floating on water. Another QR code about transportation this time, so I need you to scan and practice. We have the two magical words that I told you about at the beginning of the lesson. We have the two words for today is elephant, the big heavy animal is elephant with the big trunk. And we have under. Under. What is under? You can see that we have a table here and the cat is under the table. The cat is under the table. So we have two letters to practice. We have small e and the capital E. We have, for under, we have capital U and small u. You can trace and practice these two letters. Okay, we have some words that we need to practice. We need to find the two letters that we have learned about, the E and the U. Okay, I can see bus, I can see up, I can see pen and egg. So, can you find the two letters we talked about? We have bus, the U is in the word bus in the middle, and we have the word up. The first letter is U, up, and we have pen, pen that you write with, we have the E in the middle of the word, and egg, the one that we eat, is at the beginning of the word, egg, E, egg. Okay, you can try to read this. It's like a poem. There's a cat on the bed. The bed is red. I need you to continue reading and try to find the rhyme in this poem. Okay, the words that I have here in the poem, I will take it one by one. So, I started with the word red. Red is what? Red is a color. Red bed, remember? Oh, bed, we have another word. So, red bed. We have the second letter in these two words is E. So, red bed. See? Okay, we have up and sun. Up and sun. Sun. So, we have the two words. We have the second letter is U. So, we have two words, up and sun. I need you to practice writing the words that you have. Let's continue reading. We have net and run. What's a net? Something that you can hunt butterflies with, and maybe even in a pond we can fish with it. If it's a small fish, you can hunt it with a net. Or the other word is run. The other word is run. What's run? You know what's running. It's kind of sports. So we have the second letter in these two words. We have U. We have E, net, and U, run. Again, one more time. We have the word net, E, the second letter, and the word run, we have U for the second letter. Using these vowels shows us how to pronounce the word. It helps us to read. Okay. Travel in Egypt. Okay. So this boy is in Egypt. He lives in Egypt. And he is talking about how he is going to travel around Egypt. Going from one point to the other. How? What is he going to use to get to this place or town or city, whatever. So he lives in Cairo. Okay, that's a good spot. If he wants to go all the way to Giza, what is he going to use? If he's living in Cairo, there's no trains, ships, feluccas, maybe a bus or a car. So it's really easy by car. If he's living in Cairo, he can go easily to the pyramids at the Giza. Yes, using his car. Okay, what if he wants to go all the way to Aswan? Okay, the way that we have here is a plane. Okay, but we have another way. It is not here. We can go to Aswan by train. It's really fun too. But this boy is using a plane. And if he wants to go to Luxor, if he's already in Aswan and he wants to go to Luxor, he can use a ship. What does the ship sail into? It's sailing into the Nile River, of course. Okay, what if he wants to go to Alexandria? Okay, Alexandria is far from Cairo, but going by car, it would take a long time and it's going to be very exhausting. But if you use a train to go to Alexandria, like this boy does, it will be much easier and I think much faster. So he is using the train to go to Alexandria. Enjoy the beach. Wow, this weather looks... We're talking about weather? Yes, of course. Weather, look, I can see that this picture is really bright and it is in daytime. The sun is shining. Yes, it's a sunny day. What's a sunny day? We can see all the things very, very clearly. So the sun is up and no clouds or whatever, no rain, no wind. It's a sunny day. This is a very clear picture for a sunny day. Okay, if the sun is too strong, I can be hot. I will feel really hot. If the sun is too strong, like in summer, it's going to be really hot. And if you went to this place before, you can remember it is windy. What is windy? When the air is moving very strong and very fast, we call it wind. We call it wind. So this weather is windy. Rainy, okay, if there's clouds in the sky and they are dark clouds and there's water falling from the sky. Water falling from the sky, what is that? We have a name for that. It's rain. So weather like that, we call it rainy. Now let's talk about something new. We are going to talk about shapes. We have star, square, circle, triangle, and rectangle. And what about colors? Yes, we have colors. We have orange, yellow, blue, green, and red. We can make things using the shapes, like this boat, for example. So I'm going to use a triangle and a rectangle and a square maybe. Okay, what about the bus? Can you make a bus using shapes? Yes, of course. I can do like a big rectangle and circles for the wheels and little squares for the windows. See? Use your head. Try yourself. And remember to use the colors, of course. Not everything's going to be in black and white. You can use colors that we have learned about. For example, this is a blue car. Can you make a blue car using the shapes? We can use what? The windows are, one is triangle and the other is a rectangle or a square. And the wheels are circle, black circles, okay? So you can think about anything that you want about this car. This is my home, not my home, his home. This is Adam is talking. and we can see shapes in this home. Okay, can you see a circle, a green one? Okay, what about the door? The door, I think it's a red rectangle. Yes, okay, what else can you see? You tell me. So you are going to recognize the shape and the color and count how many in each. So Adam is presenting his home and he is counting all the shapes in his home. So the first thing, he started with the circles. How many? 9. Wow, 9. Yes, look above and look under the house, the whole thing. So you're going to find all 9 circles. You have to count carefully. Okay, what about the rectangles? How many rectangles? And how many triangles? I'm not going to tell you, you count. And how many squares are there? Count and put the number. Okay, the last one I think is stars. How many stars in his home? Okay, we are done with this home. Now it's time for story. We are going to have a picnic, or we are going out a boat ride on the Nile. The family, Adam and Dina, Daddy and Mommy, they are going out together and they are going to have a boat ride on the Nile. So we are having a felucca and they are asking what is this, and the busy bee is trying to communicate with them, so this is really fun. Okay, Dina is wondering what is this felucca is made of. Her daddy says it's made out of wood. And the daddy was holding his cell phone and he says, oh, I have a message from your uncle. So he's trying to communicate using his phone so they can send to each other some messages. And the funny thing happened. They found a bottle and they think there's a letter or a message inside the bottle. But they cannot reach the bottle. So what did they use? They used the net. Okay, so they are trying to reach for the bottle so they can take it out of the water. Okay, we have a QR code that we need to scan and make traffic lights. So these are something that to guide you how to make traffic lights. What is traffic lights? When you are driving the car in the streets, you can see red, yellow, and green to organize the traffic in the streets. So how to make it? You're going to watch this to find out. Now let's learn about traffic lights. If I have the sign is red, the light is red, it means stop. If the light is yellow, it means hold on, slow down, and be ready. And if it's green, you can go. So red means stop, yellow means slow down or be ready to move, and the green means go. And we have a sign like this on the street. It's painted on the street. It means this is an area that you can cross the street on your foot. So we need to learn about our traffic signs and traffic lights. This is the show and tell part. So this little guy is wearing a uniform like an officer in the street, and he is trying to organize the traffic in the street and to help people if they are trying to cross the road. If there are too many cars, he can stop the cars and people can cross the street on their feet without getting hurt. We have a cartoon story that we need to watch. It's about, I'm not going to tell you, you're gonna see. Okay. Oh, it's the Lion and Mouse famous story. Okay. But we need to look and match. We learned about the story. And the only two things in the story, two characters, is the lion and the mouse. You know, the lion is really big and strong, and the mouse is very small and weak. But what happened is the little mouse helped the big, strong lion, and they became friends at the end. Wow. So what are we going to do? We are going to use the words that we learned about the net, mouse, and lion, and we are going to match it. So the first word is lion, so I'm going to match it with the word lion. Then I have the mouse, net, and bite. So I'm matching every picture with its word. What happened when the lion got caught in the net? The mouse came and he started to bite the net to be able to open it for the lion to escape. So Number 2 goes for mouse. Number 3 is net. Picture number 4 is bite. Now we have steps to go through the story, and we have 3 pictures with 3 words. We have the action in this story divided into 3 parts: the beginning, the middle, and the end. The beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and the end of the story. So what are we going to match? Every 2 pictures together, you can see, did it happen at the beginning, or did it happen in the middle of the story, or did it happen at the end of the story? So you have 2 pictures, you're going to match beginning, middle, and end. Okay, we have 2 things to think about: things that you liked and things that you didn't like in the story. Things that you liked, you're going to put it in the happy face, the smiley face, the yellow one, you're going to draw, okay? What about the things that you didn't like? You're going to draw it inside the sad face or the angry face in this box, okay? Okay, this is draw and say. Draw, I'm going to draw everything? Sure, why not? Go ahead and start. It's really easy. We have some things that I need you to draw, and we have this farm. You're going to draw the animals inside this painting. The painting, it has some clouds, sun, a barn, a road, a fence. Okay, what I need to draw? Now let's see the words that we have. We need to draw what? We need to draw 2 hands, 3 rabbits, and 1 cow, 1 plane, 4 cabbages, and 5 pumpkins. You know what's a pumpkin? Search for it. Okay, we need to do this project. It's about traveling. Okay, this is fun. I can do that. Okay, you need to make a plan to travel. Choose where are you going to travel, and what kind of transportation you will use. So we have a car, bus, train, plane, ship, boat. Pick anything that you want and pick where are you going to use this transportation to go to, okay? Okay, what did we learn today? We have 2 things. We learned about plants and transportation. The 2 words, the amazing words, is elephant and under. So for next time, we need a magazine, scissors, and glue and sketch. Thank you for watching. See you next time.